Hi everyone, and welcome back to another week where Sharky goes retro. Good to be back here once again as we continue on with a little bit more of Pokemon Red. Apologies for the slightly later start this evening. We're starting late and finishing early. It's not going to be quite as long a stream as last week's. I anticipate we're probably only going to just barely nudge 2 hours, but that's fine. We will get through as much as we can, but we are getting very close to the end. As I hit continue here, we have 7 out of 8 badges, which means we are almost in a position to take on the Elite Four. If we take a moment to check where we are, running through everyone in order, Edward is no longer with us. Edward is in the PC at the moment. I say no longer with us, not like Dicey. Edward is no longer on the team. He's currently having a long sleep in the PC. Hi in the chat there, Trans. Multitasking at the moment, so comments might be a bit sparse for a while. No worries. Good to have you. Good to have you regardless. As I say, Edward is currently relaxing in the PC. Popeye, level 47 Machoke, doing really well for us. Pulling a lot of good punches and things here. I say that, no punching moves. it's all kicks and digs and stuff like that. Strength and body slam. Hippo, of course, the next one to join our team, and Hippo, the powerhouse, level 52. Look at those stats: high defense, high special, and Hydro Pump. She finally has her ultimate attack. And Ice Beam, that's right, we did give Hippo Ice Beam, just for a bit of versatility, just to mix things up a little bit. Of course, we've got Dusty, the kind of the last of our supporting team members. Dusty will be going to join Edward in the computer for a sleep once we acquire our last Pokemon, which should be very soon, in this session in fact. So Dusty with the ability to put Pokemon to sleep, and is currently on the team to fly us around. In fact, we're about to lose that ability once we put Dusty in the computer, so we're going to have to be sort of very thoughtful about that. We might be able to teach Fly to someone else, but in fact, no one on our team can learn Fly. So that makes for a little bit of an awkward arrangement, but that's okay. We're not going to need it really. Once we get ourselves sorted, it's just going to be training up a little bit and heading through Victory Road for the Elite Four. That's basically it. So we've got Dusty, Dicey, of course, no longer with us. Actually fainted, Dicey. Unlike Edward, who's just no longer with us on the team. Grumpy just starting to wake up. Body slam, headbutt, rest again, and Earthquake does a good amount of work for us. Grumpy does. Sparky also starting to really spool up with a bit of power. Look at that speed and special stat. Only Thunder Shock, good old Thunder Shock. Double Kick, Thunder Wave, and Pin Missile. Pretty soon Sparky will end up learning Thunder. I believe that's that's Sparky's last remaining move to learn. It's going to be Thunder, and we then get to make the ultimate decision. Do we replace Thunder Shock with Thunder, or do we replace Thunder Wave with Thunder? So that'll be a call to make when we get there in a couple of levels' time. And of course, the most recent addition to the team just joined us at the very end of the last session. It's Nessie, our Lapras. Still quite meager stats there. She's only level 24. She's nowhere near the rest of the team, but she is our water and ice user. She's got Surf as well as Hippo, just for a bit of utility. She's got Water Gun at the moment, but eventually that's going to become Hydro Pump. She's got Sing and Blizzard and that Sing will end up being replaced with Ice Beam once she learns it a little bit later as well. So she's going to be half water, half ice, and just generally doing a good job like Hippo, just with a little bit of actual ice type splashed in there. So she'll be our secret weapon to take on Lance and his dragon type Pokemon. And then we just need one more. But in order to get that one more, we have to take on a gym leader. And wouldn't you know it, it's the gym right up here. It's Giovanni, wherever he is. Let's go around here into his gym. Nope, still didn't go the right way. Let's try that one more time. And we'll do the full lap around. There we go. And yeah, it's time to take on Giovanni, and then time to discuss our final Pokemon. I'm going to use this opportunity to try and give Nessie some levels. We might swap in and out of people. Hippo, of course, is our secret weapon in here. Water type moves against ground type. Nessie can do this as well, but she's just nowhere near the level to hold her own here. So we'll just sort of see what happens. Sup in the chat there, Skeevers. Thanks for joining us. Speaking of, Viridian City Pokemon Gym, leader Giovanni, winning trainer Skeeves. It's been a long time since we've seen Skeeves. They're around here somewhere. I'm sure we'll bump into them at some point this session. But for now, we want to just go, not that way, we just want to go and chat to some of these trainers. There's a bunch of them here. You nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster. Well, to some extent. Nessie did in fact get nicknamed as such. Also, was that a revive we picked up? I picked it up without even looking. Yeah, revive's kind of useless, isn't it? Let's see what these people have. I can't remember what level any of these ought to be at. Rhyhorn. That's perfect for a whoops. Careful, Nessie. Don't get carried away. That's perfect for a water type, like Hippo, who's now like almost 10 levels higher. There we go. In with a Surf. Don't need to waste any Hydro Pumps on this. We might even be able to do it with Bubble Beam, probably. Really. Easy done. Yeah, let's see what you've got. The Karate King. Your fate rests with me. Okay. Okay, yes, a black belt. Sure. Ah, the old Machoke. Okay. Well, what do we do against Fighting type? Fighting type, you'd be sending out Psychic. Or Flying, in fact, but we're not equipped with either of those, which means just basically anyone will do the job. So, just not Grumpy, not a normal type. We probably don't need to keep sending Hippo out. We should give the others a chance to get some levels, like Sparky. Sparky needs more levels so that he can learn Thunder. Oof, that was a crit. Well, Thundershock it is. Machop. Okay. Seems like a bit of a step down from a Machoke, but anyway. I should be fine sending Sparky back out to that. Yeah, especially after a Leer. And a crit. Look at that. That's that increased crit chance with high speed. Alright, Sparky. Another low kick. You should still have like 2 more low kicks in you, really. Oh, and that one misses. Would you look at that? We're fine. But Sparky could do with a... Oh, good. Finally, Nessie gets a level. Oh, Nessie's trying to learn Body Slam, which would be quite nice. So, in fact, we'll just get rid of Sing for Body Slam. But we're not going to keep Body Slam. Sparky could do with a bit of a heal, though. That's blocked off that way there. I should run out of steam by now. You say that, but I've only just walked into the place. Cool, trainer, eh? Yeah, it'd be nice if Nessie was a little bit higher level and could do this, but that's alright. Let's just try a bubble beam on that. Okay, that works. Oh nice, Hippo gets another level. Perhaps unnecessarily so. Doug Trio. We could try chancing it with Nessie briefly here. I'm going to chance a Blizzard, because that way if Doug Trio digs, we're fine, we'll just swap out. Because Doug Trio's not going to be able to do a one-hit kill here. Up, X attack. Okay, fine. Nessie lands a Blizzard. Let's see how much damage you can actually do. Oh wow, you nearly got it. That's crazy. So, a Surf would have this, but Doug Trio's going to get the first turn. Sand attack, alright, just don't miss. There we go, Nessie, you've taken out a level 39 Doug Trio all on your own. That's quite an achievement. Alright. I'm working myself into a rage. Alright. Let's see what your rage can do. Another Machop. Alright, Nessie. Out of there you go. Which means we're back to Sparky again, but we really need to heal Sparky up. Oh, Seismic Toss. I'll do exactly 40 damage, so that's fine. But we need to use a potion now. Super Potion! Hyper Potion, yeah, let's use up these Super Potions. Which of course only does 50. So, yeah. Thunder Shock. Oh, nearly. Another Seismic Toss, another 40 damage. I mean, I could just do another Thunder Shock and win, but there's a chance of a Gen 1 miss. And if there is a Gen 1 miss, Sparky dies. So unfortunately, we have to waste a potion. That's fine, there's the Leer. Now we're good to go. We'll use the other potion on Sparky outside of combat. Because we can't keep potioning Sparky during combat like this. Go Sparky! Oh nice, misses the low kick. And a critical hit. Good job, Sparky. Level for that. And for that, we'll give you a Super Potion. Ooh, a flat 1,000 cash on that as well. Actually, before I do that, let me swap the Super Potions with the Hyper Potions just to put them up in that position. There we go. Alright, so we got hyper potions, various other types of things. Swap the ether with the max potion there. Ether max, ether elixir, full restore, burn heal, full heal, max elixir. Yeah, sure. Master ball revive, yeah, okay. Alright, one more trainer. Then we have to wander around the outside and find all the others. Oh nice, a Rhyhorn, level 43. I really want Nessie to stay out and do a surf on this, but it's too dangerous. I genuinely don't know how much damage Rhyhorn could do if it lands a hit here. So unfortunately, that's a switch into Hippo. Tail Whip, after all that. And we'll chance a Bubble Beam. And it does it. Totally fine. What I think I am going to do is, before we go through the rest of here and take on some more of those trainers, I'll sell that revive, I'll buy some hyper potions, and I think we might just spend a little moment just trying to give a couple of levels to Nessie, just because she'd do so much better if she could take on a few of these people on her own. Now, there's no way I can buy a hyper potion here, yeah, because this is like literally the first town. So, let us fly. Maybe to Cinnabar? I don't remember if you sell the hyper potions. We'll find out. You do? Okay. There we go. Bunch of them. Don't need anything else here. 20 hyper potions. Right, that should be plenty. Now, I was thinking about this. I haven't bothered to test this out, but I was thinking places Nessie could go to level up, level 26. I know one place which would be a nice place to test. It's not going to be real good for the moment. Nessie needs a few more levels, but a fun place to test would be right over here. Because, of course, we're going to be using Nessie to take on Lance and his Dragon-type Pokemon. So why not test Nessie out in a place that only spawns Dragon-type Pokemon, basically. That's what this is here. If I remember rightly, the only Pokemon we can encounter on this floor... Well, I say the only Pokemon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, I've never done that before. Never done that before. Can we dig out of here? Oh, if we dig out of here, it'll take us back to the other place. I just have to walk out of here. Yeah, the Ghastlies on that floor have been randomly replaced with Dragonites. So, that'd be a great place to train up the defeater of the dragons. Of course, we don't have the Sylph Scope with us, so we can't ID all the ghosts in there. Which is, yeah, something I've never thought of, because I've literally never returned to Pokemon Tower after clearing it out before. So, let's grab that. There it is. And let's just remind ourselves of what level these are. That was a level 20 ghost that turned up, so if that's accurate, that would be a level 20 Dragonite. And we can go from there and see what that feels like for Nessie. Otherwise, we might just have to find somewhere else. Level 18 Dragonite, there we go. She's level 26, so that's fine. Oh, we mustn't have healed at any point. We're still down 1 PP on Blizzard. Well, Blizzard will do a one-hit here, surely. Yeah, easy. If it lands. So that's a straight 500. 560, no, XP even. There's no way I can hop on a bike in here, is there? Nah. Which means we just have to walk this at slow pace. And I feel like as a result we're not gonna see a whole lot of Pokemon. It somehow feels rarer than walking through grass. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. That's obviously the Haunter or something that got replaced by Jolteon. And this is a problem for Nessie because you can't take on an electric type. Well, let's fight Sparky with Sparky. Go on, give it a double kick. Ooh, that's not going to be enough. Nope. Ha ha ha! Critical hit from a Thunder Shock. I'll show you Thunder Shock. I know, crit. Indeed. Indeed. That's better. So, oh, level 22. That's a bit higher. So let's try one of the others then. So Surf should do more than Body Slam, really. Same type attack bonus from Surf. Trouble is, of course, this is going up against. Oh, you're right. Yeah, this is going. I was going to say this is going up against a dragon. Oh, and there's Thunder Wave. Oh, Nessie. I totally forgot that a Dragonite would even have that at this level. Well, this is going to be a pain. Ha! Ha! Two can play at that game. Now we're all paralyzed. So, is the only thing you've got Leer and Thunder Wave? Let's say one or two more, and just see if we can confirm that. Because if that's the truth, that's going to make it super annoying to train up in here. Yep. I mean, the fact that I'm already paralyzed is actually working in my favor, because it means you can't re-paralyze me. And you're probably already faster than me anyway. Nah, not really. Nessie was probably faster, being a bit higher level. Come on, Blizzard. Nice. Should also have Wrap. You'd think so, but I wonder whether there's something funny going on, because you know it's the final evolution of its Pokemon, and it's at a level that the game wouldn't expect. So it just makes me wonder whether maybe it's missing its moveset in some way, like it's got unexpected moves for its level. But I agree, Wrap should be like a level 1 move that it probably has. It's just for some reason it's not doing that. Oh, I know why. Maybe it's yeah, listed as level 1. Maybe it's sort of getting caught in like a little weird you know, like the game's algorithm for deciding what moves should be used. Because I know the game does funny things where it looks at the type. Oh no! Oh, we didn't waste a PP. Yeah, see how it keeps trying to Thunder Wave us? The game looks at types and things, but it completely ignores the purpose of moves. So, for example, it sees that Nessie is a water type, and it's like, oh, that's good, I've got an electric type move, so I'm gonna use that. But of course, it's not a damaging electric type move, because it's not that smart. It just literally compares the types, right? Because I've seen situations where you can have funny encounters like that with, what is it, like, I can't remember who it is in the Elite Four. It's someone that Lorelei's got in the Elite Four. You can get yourself in like a bit of a oh, there's Wrap. There we go. You can get yourself in some sort of a like soft lock with Lorelei if you're not careful, because it might be even her Jinx or something. One of her Pokemon has Rest, and Rest is a psychic type move, I think. And as a result, if you go up against Lorelei with like the wrong type Pokemon, also Zubat, it's interesting. If you go up against Lorelei with the wrong type of Pokemon, oh, and now we're confused. What is this? Lorelei's Jinx might get itself in a bit of a state where it just keeps spamming Rest in order to, you know, use a Psychic type against what it believes should be super effective, not recognizing that Rest is not an attacking move. I could be completely making that up. It might not even be Lorelei, it might not even be Lorelei's Jinx, and it might not even be Rest. It's something like that. It's some sort of a situation I know where there's, you know, a Pokemon with a Psychic type move that uses it, you know, eternally, but it's not a damaging move, because, you know, the AI is not real smart. We need to go heal up or something. We're getting ourselves in a right state here. In fact, we should not even really be trying this at this place. We should be finding a better place to try and level, because these Dragonites are going to be a pain. Having to 2-hit them with Body Slam because we can't use Surf and stuff like that. Let's just dig our way out of here and heal up. Where are you? Popeye, dig. Go. Just dig out of the tower. So apparently here was the last place we actually healed. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to put that Silph Scope back. That was a fun experiment, but I don't think it really helped in any particular way. Let's see. Level 28. We want to find somewhere that a level 28 Pokemon could be trained up at. Saffron doesn't really have any. It's just grass around it and stuff. Cinnabar Island, yeah. What's in the Pokemon Mansion in there? I can't remember. I know there was some funny stuff in there. Let's see if any of it's worth hanging around. Let's hop on the bike. Oh, we can't. Ah, that's right. Ah, that's right. Machokes and things. That's not necessarily ideal for Nessie. Because, fighting super effective against ice. So that's not the place to come. Or at least this is not the floor to do it on. We should go up a floor and see. Let's go up one level. Let's just have a bit of a wander through here. Oh, of course, the Slowbros. I remember that now. That's not helpful either. Like that's a Sparky kind of place, but yep, that's no good for no good for Nessie. Okay, let us head back out of here then. What about in the water? Oops, door is locked. Interesting. Oh, it's because I don't have the secret key. Oh yeah, of course. It is hard being an ice Pokemon, isn't it? It's nice having ice type moves and getting the same type attack bonus from that, but then at the same time you gotta be careful that things aren't too good against you in reverse. Let's just head out into the water here. I guess part of me is heading it back over to Seafoam Islands to check out what was in there, but Part of me is also just checking what was in the water. Oh, that's right. It's not really a good level or a good type to be fighting against, but I do remember that now. We had a lot of Poliwraths in the water. Oh wow, and these are all critical hit double slaps. Okay, let's swim back over to Seafoam Islands. A place that we'll never get stuck in. Did we ever talk to that fisherman on that island there? I'm sure we did, but just in case. Ah, level 5 Poliwrath. Well, you can do that. You might even be able to water gun him. Let's see what happens. Yep, not very effective, but that's fine. You there. Did I talk to you? Yeah, we did apparently. Okay, let's just slip in the other end of Seafoam Islands here. The end you're not supposed to go in. And just remind ourselves of what's in here. Ah, yeah, Persian. Okay, level 30. Yeah. It's not real perfect. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, I was going to say, and it didn't take it out, but that's because we still had the second kit coming. What else is in here? Before I go up to the next floor and change the randomization. Oh, that's right. This is where we found the Gyarados. Okay, well this is actually not such a bad idea because Blizzard works against you. Dragon Rage is annoying. That's a flat 40 damage. But this Blizzard should take you out in one, maybe? Not at all. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're actually fighting against two different things there. Yeah, the ice is super effective against the flying half of you, but it's not very effective against the water half of you. So it actually just did normal damage, despite saying what it just said. So that was actually pointless. Yeah. So, lesson learned, yeah. Don't use Nessie against Lance's Gyarados. Alright, well let's go up a floor. What was in this floor? Oh, and I can hop on my bike in this place. Yes! Yeah, more water type Pokemon is not really what we want. Let's just switch into Sparky and do a bunch of stuff. But whoops, that was a mistake. Just do another one or two in here and then maybe try somewhere else. Yeah, it's another Staryu. Haha, the old turn 1 recover. Oh, Kingler. Yeah, all these water Pokemon. It's all coming back to me now. Let's get out of here. This is not what we want. Like this was great for leveling up Sparky. I remember this now. Back when Sparky was the recent addition to the team, this was fine. Oops, I'm actually going the wrong way, I think. We nearly got out. And there's a fighting type Pokemon. Another one we don't want. That's in fact would be super effective against Nessie. Comet Punch. Okay, let me fly somewhere. Yeah, let's go to Fuchsia. We're just working our way back around, save me swimming over there. We can try the bit of grass on this side. There's a bit of grass in here. Oh, actually, yeah, there used to be some ground-type Pokemon in here. Yes, exactly. Marowak and probably a Rhydon or a Rhyhorn. This is exactly what we want. Surf. These should be one hits here. Real question is, can we do that with like just the water gun? Probably not, but... Yep, you we could do with a water gun maybe, because this is just doubly super effective. Both ground and water, both ground and rock are weak to water. So yep, that was 4 times damage. So we can water gun those guys, which is great. Yep, Meowths. That's fine. You'll just take a surf or a body slam or something. Yeah. We'll test out a body slam just to see, because that'll allow us to rotate the moveset around a bit. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, and that was a decent bite. Oh, and Golduck. That's going to be annoying, because we'll just have to body slam you. We can't use water or ice against you. Yeah, and that's going to be 3 body slams. We also need to heal, so let's do that. Oh, nice, level 30. Okay, I think we found a good patch. Let's stick there for a bit. We've determined that we can surf against the Marowaks. We can water gun against the Rhyhorn Rhydons. We can body slam against the Golducks, unfortunately body slam 3 times. And we can surf against the Meowths, because a body slam doesn't do enough. What have you been missing, Trans? Yeah, just looking for places to level up Nessie a little bit, just because I'd like to give her the opportunity to take part in Giovanni's gym battles a bit. We took out some of the trainers in there, but we were just swapping in and out with Nessie and Hippo, just as you do. But Nessie's got the water-type moves like Hippo, so she should be good against all the ground-type Pokemon in that gym. It's just she's too under-leveled to take it on her own. There's too much risk of damage, so I wanted to try and level her up a little bit, and then she could level herself up even more by working through Giovanni's gym. So we've just been looking for a place that water type / ice type can actually deal with, and this is probably the best patch of grass for her level and for her moveset. Might be quicker to switch for the ducks. It's kind of tough, because there'll come a point where, yeah, doing this in this grass will stop being so worthwhile, because, yeah, these are like level 20 Pokemon here. I'll have to sort of think about how, excuse me, how long before we go somewhere else, just anyway. Oh, yes, of course, yes, rather than the 3 rounds of body slam. Yeah. It possibly would just be a better deal. Yeah. And for that, we'd just switch to Sparky and take them out in a single Thundershock. Yeah. Although we're getting nothing but Marowaks in here, to the point where this sort of leads me to believe that we could have caught ourselves a Marowak if we really wanted to. In fact, we still can, technically. We've got one more Pokemon we're allowed to catch. But this just wasn't even on the cards. I had not earmarked a Ground-type Pokemon anymore. In fact, we've already spent all of our Ground-type TMs. We've given Dig to Popeye and Earthquake to Grumpy. Two moves that I'm sure we probably could have given to Marowak, or at least to a Ground-type Pokemon. Confuse Ray? Nessie, no, Nessie. You're not learning Confuse Ray. Yeah, exactly. And look, there you go. You've called it. 20 Marowaks in a row, then I go and catch one and get the Golduck instead. Exactly. And here it is. So... And it's level 27 Golduck, which is good. It's a higher level. But, yeah. It's exactly what would happen. Yeah, the Meowth we can take out in just a single Surf. I don't think Body Slam quite did it, from memory. Now, can we Water Gun a Marowak? Just in case? We can! At least that was the level 22 one. Just because we're going to have to use our Surfs on Meowth. And I can see the 15 PP for Surf going down real quick. We can definitely Water Gun you. We did that before. Because that's doing quadruple damage. They're the ideal ones. That was 700 XP. From, going up against the Rhydon there. Meowth only gave like 250 or something. It's like really not much. 246, yeah. I'll have a look at the Marowak now. Let's see what you give. $389, better than a Meowth, still nowhere near as good as a Rhydon. Golducks, you gave like 600 or something, because we switch out for you, so the XP gets split in half, and I think from memory we each got 300. Yeah, 335, so that's 670. So Golduck with the second highest XP return there. So what we want to see is a lot less Meowths, a lot more of anything else. Once Nessie levels up to her next level, should be level 32. Yep, once Nessie levels up to level 32, we will check her stats to see how much it actually takes her to go up a level, and kind of get a feel for just how long we want to stay in this grass for. Nice! One of the big boys. Nice, that was 700. So, Nessie. Attack and special almost on par. Kind of interesting. 3,500. Which is something like, say, just 10 Pokemon here. You know, really. Getting like 350 each is kind of a conservative average. there was just above 350 there. Splitting with the Golducks gets just under 350. These guys get well over double 350. But that being said, the Rhydons do seem to be the rarer occurrence in the grass here. So, yeah, that's something like 10 Pokemon. We've already had 3 since the level up. But of course, growth rate is like the growth rate of like the XP required to level up is like, I think it's like a gradual exponential curve. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure it's exponential. It can't just be linear. But I'll take the Rhydons. You know, Rhydons are like 2 for the price of 1. It's like 2 Marowaks and stuff like that. It's double the efficiency. Nice, another one. After this guy, we should be pretty close to the level up. Maybe just 1 or 2 more encounters. There we go. Level 33. Okay, let's check the XP growth on that. Yeah, 4,000 now. So, that's just a dozen Pokemon instead of 10. Really. Not if we get Meowths a lot of the time, though. These guys were, I can't remember what XP you gave. We haven't seen a Meowth for a little while. Yeah, 250. That's a lot less than the 350. We're well under average on Meowths, so we don't want them at all. Six Rhydons would do it, but a dozen of the others will get there as well. Nice. Rhydon. Nearly went for the wrong move then. At some point soon, when a Meowth comes up, we should check if Body Slam is able to take Meowth out yet, because we tried it before and Body Slam almost did it. Did like 90% of the Meowth's HP. But I'm sure that was probably 2 levels ago, when Nessie was only level 31, so there's a slim chance that maybe Nessie's got a high enough attack stat now. Might be able to skate through with a Body Slam. Ah, the old Golduck. I wonder. Let's try some Body Slams against you now. Oh, that was so close. That's basically 2 Body Slams. Well, I'll do a third one because we're actually running out of water guns, really. Yeah, it's a weird situation when you can say, I'm nearly out of PP on water gun, I'm gonna have to use Body Slam. I mean, that being said, if we stay here long enough, I'll be in the situation where I'm saying, I'm nearly out of PP on Body Slam, I'm gonna have to use Blizzard. So let's test out the Body Slam here against Meowth. It does do it. Okay, so that means we don't even need to be using Surf anymore now. I mean, I say we don't need to use it anymore, but we've got to use it against someone to use up its PP, but we've got options now. Nice! And with that, we got another level on Nessie. Let's just have a quick check again of the stats. 4,100. That's basically the same as what we just had. So, another dozen Pokemon. I don't want to be here all night just running back and forward in the grass, just training up Nessie. Oh, that's a higher level Meowth. We'll stick with Surf on that. I'm sure the others were only level 25. Yes, as I say, I don't want to be here all night just running back and forth training up Nessie. I just want to make a tiny bit of progress. We'll return to Giovanni's gym, because we have another badge to get and another Pokemon to acquire. Yes, yes. So talking of Pokemon to acquire, it will be decision time. Once we have taken out Giovanni and acquired our last badge, we'll have to decide where we're going for our last Pokemon. I'd prefer this walking backwards and forwards to the scary trainer encounters. Well, there is that. I mean, there's absolutely zero chance here of us taking a fatal hit, because we're not even getting any hits. You know, literally no one's even touching us. So it is just good sort of mindless training. But you know, it's low risk, and with that naturally comes somewhat lower reward. But anyway, that being said, it's reliable, easy to just go back and forth here and chat about other things. So, thinking about our final Pokemon, the options that I presented at the end of last week's stream. Oh, we missed a Body Slam. We got hit. Oh no. How unexpected. And of course, we'll have to do another Body Slam. Yeah, the options I presented at the end of last time's stream. The way I see it, there's basically 3 different 50-50s we could pull here. 3 different options for getting our final Pokemon. Each of them is a 50-50 that involves the one good option, or at least the one option that is preferable, and the one bad option, the one that's just a booby trap. Possibility number 1 is we go to the grass just above Pallet Town, just above our hometown, where we've got a 50-50 in which we could get a Mew, which would be the better option. Mew, Psychic type, learns Psychic, all-round solid stats. Just good, flat, high stats in all attributes and things like that. So that's nice. The downside, the trade-off with trying to get a Mew, is that the 50-50 is that instead of Mew, we could end up with Tentacruel. Let's have a look. 4,700. We might try and push this level, and that might do. We'll see. So we could go for a Mew. That'd be great. We could get a Mew. It'll be like level 2, which would be hilarious. A level 2 Mew. Not a Mewtwo, a level 2 Mew. We could do that, but the booby prize there is getting a Tentacruel, which would be our 3rd Water-type Pokemon, our first Poison-type one, but it would be basically pointless. We wouldn't even really level it up for the Elite Four, because it would be adding no extra value to the team. We'd just sigh, put it in the computer, and keep Dusty on the team as the token Psychic type user. We'd even go so far as to maybe try and teach Psychic to Dusty if she could learn it. But, you know, who knows. So that's one 50-50. It's not ideal, but it is one option. Second option for 50-50 is we go fishing with the Super Rod in Vermilion City, in the same waters in which we caught Dusty, in fact. We could go back to the exact same patch of water, but drop down our Super Rod instead of our old rod, and get a 50-50, in which the preferable option is the Gengar, and Gengar would be amazing in its own right. Ghost-type Pokemon, good high special stats, all the shenanigans that come with having a Ghost-type Pokemon. You know, we'd make sure that it knew Hypnosis to put the enemy to sleep. We'd make sure it knew Dream Eater to, you know, munch on the opponent's dreams while they're sleeping. That's a high-level Meowth. We would teach it Psychic, which it can learn, even though it's not Psychic type, it's Ghost type, but it would be our Psychic user. And just have a bit of fun with it. So that would be a possible preferable option for fishing in Vermilion City. But the booby prize that comes with that, the 50-50, is you could get a Gengar, but you could instead get a Machamp, which at face value is also a great option. But we already got one of those, you know, in Popeye. He's a Machoke, sure, but, you know, getting another Machamp then doesn't add any extra diversity to the team. We miss out on a proper Psychic user again. We could level up a Machamp alongside of Popeye for a bit of jokes of having a Machoke and a Machamp on the team, but at that point, you know, if we were leveling them both up, then the Machamp will just eventually outclass Popeye. And so there's a sense in which we would just have a Popeye 2.0, and Dusty could stay on the team. But we've poured so much effort into Popeye, I don't want to just bench him. You know, we'd still keep him, really. It's just we'd get no extra versatility on the team. It's just a backup Pokemon at that point. Also, we're almost down to the Blizzards. So that's the second option for 50-50s. How close are we to the level up? Oh, 1300. I feel like I need to restore some PP. So that's our two options so far. We've got a 50-50 between Mew and Tentacruel. Second option is a 50-50 between Gengar and Machamp. The third option, and if I'm being honest, the one that I'm probably seriously considering the most, and that is going to fish with the Super Rod right next to Giovanni. Just heading over to the waters, not in Viridian City, but just out to the left, out to the west of Viridian City. The waters out there where we're going to encounter our rival. Which actually, now that I say that, that is super scary, because what if we encounter something in the grass? I'm going to have to check that. Can we even get to that without walking through that grass? Because that would be... Oh, I did not even consider this. That would be a real walk of death. And in fact, if we were doing that, I might even cheese that by getting Edward out and having him cut the grass down, just so we had zero chance of some funny business happening there. Because that would be insane. But anyway, going to fish there. Let's push it for one more level. I know I only said one more, but we're on a roll. This will be our last level. Then we will definitely go to Giovanni. Yeah, so go and fish in that water next to Viridian City for a 50-50 in there, like all the other places. I believe the preferable 50-50, the better option out of the two that we could catch in there would be an Execute. Execute with a Leaf Stone will evolve into Executor. Good, solid Pokemon. In fact, so good that it's on Skeeves' team. Skeeves has an Executor. So that's got to mean something. That, you know, the computer AI thinks that the rival should have one of them. Or at least I think they do. It depends on how the randomization went. I can't remember how the starters lined up with replacements for Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, because there is a 1 in 3 chance that they actually don't have Executor. So I can't remember. We will see. We will see the next time we fight Skeeves. But anyway, Executor, solid option. It's got some grass type moves, sure. We don't really want it or need it for its grass type moves. It's a psychic type Pokemon. Doesn't learn any psychic type moves, but we can teach it psychic. And that's fine. And then we'll have a Pokemon that is psychic type and gets the same type attack bonus from using psychic. Got reasonable stats. So that'd be great. There is also a bit of meme potential with Execute, because I think Execute can learn Self-Destruct and Explosion. So there is the possibility that if we caught an Execute, we could go out in a blaze of glory quite hilariously and finish the Nuzlocke run by sending Execute out against our rival Skeeves' final Pokemon at the very end of the Elite Four, which I believe would be Skeeves' Poliwrath, and just absolutely explode and Execute. And faint one of our own Nuzlocke Pokemon, but also then win the game at the same time. So there's a bit of hilarious potential there, if we felt so inclined to do that. But the other half of the 50-50 there, in fishing in that patch of water, is there's a chance of catching the Execute. But the other thing you can catch fishing with the Super Rod there is a Mr. Mime, which makes for perhaps the most enticing 50-50 patch, because Mr. Mime is what I'm considering to be the booby prize there as the bad option, but he's still a Psychic type. He can be taught Psychic. He doesn't actually learn Psychic, unfortunately. We'd have to teach it to him, but we'd have to teach it to Execute anyway. So he would be a Psychic type user that learns Psychic. His stats aren't as great as Execute, and he's a bit of a jokesy Pokemon in terms of his moves. He's got a lot of just weird defensive moves. He hasn't got a lot of good attacking power, but we could have a bit of fun with him, you know, if we ended up with Mr. Mime. Weirdly enough, he can learn Thunder, so we could teach him Thunder, which would be bizarre. Just to, again, give him some more versatility. Look at those nice stats. Nessie, level 37. How are you doing? Bit more to level 38. I say we go and return to, oops, wrong way. Return to Giovanni's gym. Okay. Interesting take in the chat there. Yeah, ranking them by the best of their worst choices. So, trying to minimize the possible harm to the team. The best of the worst choices is Mr. Mime. I do agree with that. Out of all the worst options that could happen, Tentacruel would be the worst of the worst. I also agree with that. As good as it would be to have a Mew on the team, and maybe there's a sense in which Mew is the best of the best. So it's definitely the most volatile patch of grass. It's got possibly the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. So it's an option of extremes. But yes, the Execute Mr. Mime options, I think, give the best overall chance, because Mr. Mime is the best of the worst options, and Execute is probably the second best of the best options, really. And then Gengar and Machamp are just kind of in the middle, you know. They wouldn't be terrible, but they're not necessarily amazing. Like, they're good. They're good enough to be in the top 3, to be in my list of options, but they're They're not quite there. So, alright, well let's continue on into the actual gym proper. And we shall make some decisions when the time comes. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, okay. That is not the way to go. So let's head back out of here. We'll try the path down the bottom, because all that middle stuff was just those trainers, and that's a dead end. Alright, looking at the stuff down there, we should be going along that one, because I don't know where that bottom one takes us. We'll just duck past that trainer. Ah, yeah, that's fine. Let's go see him. Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip, so I guess that means you must be a tamer? Does that mean you're even going to have ground type, after all this good training we just did? Nope, you got a poison type, Arbok. Well, what a load of good that was. Nessie's not even equipped at all to go up against that. So, poison type. Ugh. Let's just send Sparky out again. Sparky just needs some leveling in general too. She's just got to get up to level 54, I think, to learn Thunder. So, just whenever there's opportunity, Sparky needs levels. Tauros. That's just a straight normal type. But let's send Popeye in against that therefore, because Popeye fighting type could take that on nicely. Low kick. Oh, that was a heavy stomp, and Popeye flinched. Let's try that again. Popeye's still flinching. That's bad. Hyper Potion. What even? Finally. That was a real shenanigan. Oh, and it's not even enough. Popeye, how could you? Alright, alright. Show off your strength. Bam. There we go. Alright. Okay, so Nessie didn't get a lot of action there. Let us have a look at this. Whoop. Where's that taking us? Ah, just up to this guy. That's fine. Hello. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Oh, don't tell me you're going to send out the fighting type now. But Nessie... I feel like we missed our chance here. We took on all the good ground type Pokemon already. Nessie's just not seeing any of this after all that. Alright, Sparky, do your thing again. Oh, focus energy. Choke's getting pumped up. Alright. Let's shock him. There's the karate chop. It hardly does anything. Okay. So we've got one guy that's hiding up in a corridor up there. Cool trainer. I think you're ground type, but you're also poison. You might be poison ground. Maybe you're poison normal. Hopefully you've got some ground in you. But ice against poison, no, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Same with water against poison. But both water and ice are great against ground. So let's just try a surf and see what happens. Go. Okay, no super effective, so apparently not ground type at all. But that's fine. We'll just do a double surf on that. You know, King, you've got to be ground type. think you're poison ground. So let's go in with a surf. Super effective, not quite enough. Finished off with a water gun. Ooh, Thrash. Does that mean that Nidoking's going to take himself out? I thought Thrash did recoil damage. Never mind. Okay, you're blocking the way, so round we come. Is it just Giovanni that's left now? If so, we'll go up and heal before we take him on, but we're going to squiggle our way up here now. Because you were the guy we just took on. Yeah, there you are. It's just you. Okay, can I dig out of your gym? Not you. Popeye. I can't. Oh, that's awkward. To walk all the way back out now. Okay, we're going to heal up. We're going to take on Giovanni. But before we take on Giovanni, once we've healed up, I want to just go over and suss out the patch of grass next to the lake over here, where we would be going to fish for our execute / Mr. Mime, because I'm basically sold on this. Speak now or forever hold your peace, but I'm basically convinced that we are going not here, not this bit of water here. I'm basically convinced that we are going over to the water over here to fish up our Pokemon. Now, I can't get to it from here, but it's the water right there. It's the water right up there. But I have to take the walk through that grass like that. I have to be able to do that and have no wild Pokemon encounter. And come over here and fish right there. So that's where we catch our execute / Mr. Mime. But can we make it through that grass? There we go. We just made it through there twice, up and back. In all honesty, I would be coming here with Edward and cutting down this grass, because look at that. One step in and a Paris, and just like that we've caught ourselves a level 3 Paris, you know, like I can't risk that, not when we're this close to the end, so I think it's fair, given how tight that is, for us to get Scyther and go chopping. That'll be how that ends up turning out. So let us go finish off Giovanni. And then let's do this. Okay, there he is. We've got Nessie up first. I'm sure that's fine. She might not get involved in a lot of this. Against Rhydons, I'm sure she probably could. Resurrecting Team Rocket, yada yada yada. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I know, you've been saying this, but this is the 3rd time that we have taken you on, and we're getting very good at it. Do. 5 Pokemon, alright. Rhyhorn, there we go. Level 45, that's a bit higher. But I say we try Surf, see what happens. We're faster than you, which is good, because I remember Rhyhorns being notoriously slow. Great. Nessie, good job. 1300 XP and a level. I love it. And you're finally trying to learn Ice Beam. I'll take it. Okay. Etc, etc, etc. Make room for Ice Beam. Well, we would be getting rid of Body Slam for Ice Beam. Is the natural thing to do. But given the current moveset, I'm actually going to get rid of Water Gun for Ice Beam, just to keep Body Slam for a tad longer, just in case for whatever reason Nessie needs to be using a move that's not water or ice, just in general stuff. And we don't need Water Gun, we've got Surf. So we'll replace Water Gun with Ice Beam, and then when Hydro Pump comes along, we'll replace Body Slam with Hydro Pump. So there goes Water Gun, and there's Ice Beam. Right. Doug Trio. Yes, you can stay out against the Doug Trio, and we'll do the same thing. So you've got your Surf and your Ice Beam, both doing the same amount of damage, as I understand it. Just one's water, one's ice. Body Slam, and then Blizzard for emergencies. Okay, let's try a Surf, but I'm sure Doug Trio is really fast, so I'm sure Doug Trio is going to go first here. Or that. A Guard Spec. That could be annoying. I don't remember what it does, but it does something with special stat, and we're about to use a special type move, so that might be bad. I'm not sure. I can't remember. No, we'll still take it out in one. That's fine. Nidoqueen. In theory, you are ground type. That's why you're here, so we'll try it, but I feel like I have this conflict every time I'm up against a Nidoqueen, trying to decide if you truly are ground type or not. Guard Specs guards their specs. Yeah, I assumed so. You know, isn't that what you do when you you know, put your glasses back in their glasses case? Guard Specs. Prevents debuffs. Aha. That does make sense, actually. Okay, so prevents things like Tail Whip and Leer and all that. Yeah. Super effective. Okay, so you are part ground type. That's good to know. Let's finish off with a Body Slam then. Yeah, not even useful debuffs. Yeah. Nidoking. Oh, that's scary. A level 45 Nidoking against Nessie. I worry for Nessie. I do worry. Just in case Nidoking does something insane. So we are going to swap you for Hippo, just for overwhelming power. Guard Spec, yeah, I should have known. I should have known. Yeah. Probably would have been fine, really, but let's not chance it. Rhydon, well, we can send Nessie out for that. We're doing 4. Oh, it's level 50. I was gonna say we're doing 4 times damage, but 4 times damage against level 50. I'm not sure I'm prepared for that. Yeah. So, all right, Hippo, back out you go. That would have been great though, to be able to take that on. Oh, a Tail Whip! A Tail Whip! A Fail Whip on top of that as well. Oh, come on. Come on. Nessie could have done all this at like level 38. Look at that. Critical hit, probably unnecessarily so. And a level up, that's 1000 XP each. That's like 2000 XP that just got split. And there we go. We've won. As proof, there is the Earth Badge. What are you going to give us? TM27. Oh, right. Yes, Fisher. Take a Pokemon with just one hit. Oh. Okay, so we had this discussion last session, and I'd forgotten about this. Ooh, that could have been scary. Yeah, if any of Giovanni's Pokemon attempted to use Fisher against us, and, I mean, I'd say any, but it would have been literally just that Rhydon at the end, because I think it's only ever the final Pokemon that knows, you know, the special move of the gym leader. But if that, yeah, instead of using a Fail Whip, if that Rhydon had decided to use Fissure, there's a slim chance, if under the right circumstances, we could have just completely just lost a Pokemon. Just straight up. That would have been super awkward. Let's heal up. Let me prepare the slot here. It is time for us to catch the very next Pokemon we encounter. So we need to make some prep for this. Let's start by putting that TM in the computer. We don't need it. We also need to get out the Super Rod, because that's what we're trying to use to catch with. Was Fisher the speed-based one, so only Grumpy is vulnerable? I'm actually not sure, I can't remember. And if it was the speed-based one, in fact, we might have been totally fine, because Rhyhorn and Rhydon have notoriously low speed, like just as low as Grumpy. So that would actually be a really bad play of Giovanni, to have such a slow Pokemon and use a speed-based one-hit move. Not sure, but either way, we never got there. Let's see. Let us deposit Dusty into the computer ever so briefly. I say ever so briefly, but she's not coming back. Goodbye, Dusty. Let's look at you one last time. You're not leaving forever. You're just going to go join Edward in the PC for a little bit of a breather, which means we lose our flyer and our flash user. But anyway, in you go. Say hi to Edward. And Edward, you can come back out for a bit. I bet you never thought we'd see you again. I'm sure we said a permanent goodbye to you before, Edward, when we put you into the PC. But I need your special skills, Edward. You're the one that can cut the grass for me. And that's what we're after. We are going to cut some grass. We are going to fish with the Super Rod. And whatever we pull out of the water with a Super Rod, we are going to throw our Master Ball at. So we don't even need Dusty to put anyone to sleep, because we are just going to blow the Master Ball on our last catch, because that's it. This is literally the last thing we can even catch. So let's come over here and let us very carefully cut down all this grass so that there is no possibility of anything going wrong here. Okay, I'm not even just going to cut a path. I'm going to cut literally every single bit of grass. Just so there is no chance of something weird happening. Edward has extensive Pokemon catching experience. That is true. Edward has been around with us for all of our Pokemon catching life, basically. Alright, all the grass is gone. Edward, you've done your job. Perfect. Nessie's up front, but that doesn't matter, because we're not fighting anything. We're just going to go hop in the water, and, Oh! I forgot about this! Oh, Skeeves! I told you we'd meet you again! You're getting in the way, I'm trying to catch my last Pokemon! Yeah, this is the other place we intercept Skeeves, on the way up to the Elite Four now. What a surprise to see you here! I know, you wouldn't have thought that I was coming this way, would you? Collected all the badges too? Yeah. I'll whip you, Sharky, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. Alright, sure. Probably would have been nice to have an extra member of the team that we can throw against you, but I guess this will give a little bit more of an option for Nessie. Ooh, Flying type. Level 47 is pretty high, but we could Ice Beam, or we could Blizzard, really, but we could Ice Beam, but we could Blizzard. Let's do a Blizzard. There's no way that you're going to do anything crazy against me, right? You could do some damage, but you can't one-hit me. Not 159 HP. Yeah. Let's go. Blizzard, go. Go, Blizzard. Whirlwind. Perfect. Alright. Can we take out Skeeves' Pidgeot? Amazingly we can, it's not even a critical hit. Beautiful work, Nessie. Rhyhorn. Oh, Skeeves. Did you not see what we just did in the last gym? This is not going to work at all, Skeeves. But this is good to know that Nessie can take out Skeeves' first 2 Pokemon. There's the Execute. I told you that Skeeves is going to have one of these. But, fortunately, even though you're Grass type, and that would be kind of scary for a Water type like me, I've got Ice. And Ice is super effective against Grass. So, we could just try an Ice Beam, but let's Fortune Favors the Bold this, and try for a Blizzard. There we go. Blizzard's got a 90% accuracy, so it's only a 10% chance that it's going to miss, but it just feels super scary to use. Gyarados. Now this is the one where we learnt our lesson before. We can't do Gyarados with Nessie. That's a Sparky job, but I will split the XP. We will leave Nessie out and then switch into Sparky. Sparky is of course the perfect one to use in this situation because he's doing 4 times damage on the electric move. Electric super effective against the water and super effective against the flying of a Gyarados. And it's a critical hit, so make of that what you will. That's even more damage output. Nice, Nessie hits 40. Alakazam. Okay. So, 2 options here. We did basically recruit Sparky onto the team to test out the one Bug-type move. Yes, Grumpy is the one that should be going up against Alakazam. That's kind of the point here, and really we should be using Grumpy with like Hyper Beam or something, but Grumpy's not there yet. Grumpy hasn't learnt Hyper Beam. It would just be a good Body Slam and some resting. But before we do that, I feel like I want to see how Sparky holds out against Alakazam. We can just switch. It's a level 50 Alakazam, level 49 Sparky. I wonder who's faster. I want to just see what Pin Missile does and hope it doesn't hit only twice. I want it to hit, as close to 5 times as we can. And just see what this does. We're basically level matched. Let me just see this. Pin Missile. Okay, so that's only the 1 hit. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Hits the enemy 4 times. So if we use it again and it only hits twice at the minimum, that will still be enough to kill. It'll just be about whether or not Skeeves has preloaded Alakazam to do a turn 1 recover, as is popular strategy. Nope, there's the Psychic. That did a lot of damage. A lot of damage. To the point where I kind of want to potion Sparky, just because I don't know how close our speeds are. And I'm worried that Alakazam could magically go first on this next turn. Yeah, it did. I was pleasantly surprised with how much that did. I mean, we did roll 4 hits. Or time to switch to Grumpy. That too. Yeah, let's just switch to Grumpy. Yeah. Oh, Reflect. Ooh. Gained armor. Okay. Let's do an Earthquake. That'll show you. Yeah. Once Sparky gets some more levels to her, that could be a real force to be reckoned with here. There we go. So that works. Ah, and Sparky gets a level. Perfect. Okay. And Poliwrath to end. Now, who do we do with Poliwrath? That's like water fighting Poliwrath. It's just Sparky, isn't it? Really, to go up against the water type, we're just using electric against water. Not that Sparky's in the best of shapes at the moment. We could always switch Nessie in and do a bit of sharing of XP. In fact, I might do that. I'll switch Nessie in and use Nessie as a bit of a buffer to potion Sparky, and go from there. Potion. There we go. Body slam. Nessie's paralyzed. Sure. There we go. And a water gun. Classic water gun. Alright. Can this do it in one? No, it can't. I mean, you are a pretty high level Poliwrath, so that is fair. But this just shows how much we could really do with just more levels on the team. You know, we're only just getting into the 50s now. You know, we're at high 40s, just nudging into 50s. But the Pokemon in the Elite Four are going to be in their 50s. You know, so we need levels on everyone. Alright, Skeeves, thank you. Also, don't go back through there. The grass is back. we are stuck. Nessie's up the front. Nessie's paralyzed. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever we encounter in here, we catch. Get your nicknames ready, everyone. We're either going to have to nickname a Mr. Mime, or we're going to have to nickname a an Execute/Executor. Moment of truth. We've caught something. Which is it going to be? It's the Mr. Mime. Ah, Mr. Mime. Why would you do this to us? Oh, I was really looking forward to an Execute. I really wanted an Execute. Ah, there were so many options for things we could have done with you. But now you're just a Mr. Mime. If interrupted while it is miming, it will slap around the offender with its broad hands. Land Mime. Interesting option. Land Mime would work great if I could teach Mr. Mime Self-Destruct or Explosion, and then we'd blow him up at the ends. But I don't think we can. I am just going to quickly pop open a browser tab here and just look at Mr. Mime's stuff. You guys won't be able to see this. At least I hope you won't be able to see this. Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime. Yes, Mega Punches and Kicks. Toxic, yes. Body Slam. He can learn Hyper Beam, but we're not getting Hyper Beam. He can learn Solar Beam. So Thunder, Psychic, yes. Metronome, if we wanted to be funny. We could teach him Rest, but we don't need to. Substitute Flash. Yeah. Okay, okay. Alright, well, there is at least one option for stuff we can do. I'm just going to check his base stats. Where's Mr. Mime? There he is. Oh wow, Mr. Mime's HP is really low. His special's pretty decent, and his speed's not bad, and he's got moderate defense. Attack stats super low, but that's fine because he's not doing any normal type attacks. He's only doing special type attacks. But his HP stat is lower than Seadra. Oof. He's gonna have less HP than Hippo. That's not ideal. So he'll be weak against strong normal type attacks. You know, like a Hyper Beam. He'll just fall apart like that. He's got the same sort of weakness profile as Alakazam. But he will be sturdy against special type moves. And he'll be doing good special type damage. He's just got a really low amount of HP. Checking back in the chat. So we got Landmine, we've got Noisy, the Joker, Jokey, Pinky. Noisy, yeah. Noisy's a bit ironic, I see that now. Because he's a mime. Yeah, okay. I don't mind doing something with a mystery. Yeah, I see you trying to just put the Y ending on the end of everything. Grumpy, Nessie, Sparky, Dusty, Dicey. We have kind of gone that way, haven't we? I don't mind something like the Joker, or Jokey, or even just Joker. Because he is just a complete joke at this point. Oh, I'm not going to do it. But how about instead of Mr. Mime, since he's a bit of a joke, how about Mr. Meme? Because we didn't want him, and he's just there for a laugh. Eggy, that's a bit in poor taste, isn't it? Naming him Eggy because we wanted him to be an Execute and he's not. That would be a. I mean, I can see the humor in that. Yeah. Oh dear. Where do we go? I didn't even think this through. I was thinking up names for an Execute because I was so sure we were going to catch an Execute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I'm just going to go with Joker, I think. My suggestion for the Execute would have been Brekkie, because of eggs and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm leaning towards Joker at the moment. I know it's not jokey. I know it doesn't have a Y at the end like the others, and we're not going Jokery. But yeah, just Joker. Send out the Joker. You know, that's all he does. He's here for a laugh. He's not a serious member of the team. He's our psychic user, our token psychic user, and he's good enough. I mean, he could have been a Tentacruel, let's face it. He could have accidentally been a Tentacruel, but Joker it is. And he's gone to the PC, of course he has, because where else would he go? Alright, let's fly over there. Oh, we can't fly over there. Let's walk over there and get him back out. Heal everyone up, and go from there. Oh, also, I have just not even updated the graphic for some reason. So, Mr. Mime, is that right? Mr. Mime, there he is. Just had to type his name in correctly. And Joker, there we go. Perfect. Well, perfect enough. There with his jazz hands. Maybe we could have called him Jazzy because of his jazz hands. That's another option. High speed and special, yeah, he's there to get off as many psychics as he can before he dies. You're absolutely right. Yep, if he dies in the Elite Four, he dies in the Elite Four. That'll be his purpose, because as I see it, we're making one run against the Elite Four, and that is it. Because, well, that is literally it. We have no option, because if we make one run against the Elite Four and we fail to defeat the Elite Four, we would only fail to do so because we would white out, because every single one of our party members faints. And if that's the case, Nuzlocke is over. Because that would mean we will have lost literally everyone except for Dusty and Edward. And we can't catch anyone else, because that would be against the rules. And we cannot defeat the Elite Four with just Dusty and Edward. Even if they're level 100. We can't do it. So, yeah. So if Joker dies in the middle of the Elite Four somewhere, then that's just his lot in life. Because the Elite Four is a one-hit thing. So let us put Edward. Thank you for your assistance. You can go back in the PC and chat to Dusty and Joker. Welcome to the team. Let's have a little look. There you are, Joker. Get them hands up. Look at that, 37 HP. That's ridiculous. Low attack and defense, reasonable speed and special. Yep. Fast and psychic type. Confusion and barrier. Yeah. So, things to teach Mr. Mime. Things to teach Mr. Mime. Let's get psychic out of the computer and teach it to him right now, because he's gonna learn it. TM29. There we go. Then you have to level Popeye and Edward to level 99. Yeah, yes, no, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't think I've ever leveled a Pokemon, like, naturally past, like, the 60s. I've never had that much discipline to get a Pokemon into, like, 70 or anything. So, Nessie and Grumpy can both learn Psychic. Nope, Joker's having it. Joker's just learnt Psychic. There we go. Alright. I sort of want to get you off the front so that we can get you some XP share and stuff like that, but I don't know, what I'm saying but for. Let's just do it. Nessie needs levels too, but we've got to pick and choose our battles here. Let us go Victory Road. Alright, Zubat. Perfect. Alright, Joker. Oh, nice. It looks like he's saluting. He's got just one hand up doing a salute or something. Barrier. I have no idea what barrier does, but I don't want to use it. So, Confusion. Bam. Critical hit on a level 4 Zubat. 30 XP. Love it. We could fish in there just to taunt us and try for another execute now. What's in this grass? Is it the same as the other patch over there? It will be. It's the same route. I don't know why I'm checking. It'll be... yeah. It'll be Zubats and Parises again. Level 2 Zubat. Alright, Joker. Go for it. He's like, look at me, I can take out a level 2 Zubat. Alright. Round we go. So this is where we just make our way through all the badge checkpoints. And then we enter the maze known as Victory Road. Need to level everyone up a fair bit before moving on, I think. Well, I'm hoping to do that on the journey. I'm hoping to level people up through Victory Road. And then by the time we get through Victory Road to the Elite Four, then the grind begins. Then we go back and just give everyone level after level. But we'll see. If Victory Road is going to pose too much of a problem, then yeah, then we'll come back and just sort of level people up. There's nothing through here. This is all just wandering around, isn't it? Surfers. Nessie, we'll hop on you. We've used Hippo a lot for surfing up to this point, but nothing personal, Hippo. Just giving Nessie a chance. There's the soul badge. There's got to be a hidden item there. I know there is. Where is it? There it is. Max Ether, for what it's worth. Perfect. Marsh badge. We've got the marsh badge. Swim, swim, swim. There's nothing over there. No. Up we go. A chance to see what's in all of this grass. So, what's the random stuff that's in here? Whoa, a Hypno! Now that's an option. We could have tried to cut through all the grass, you know, in the other routes to get all the way up here and catch a Hypno instead of a Mr. Mime. That's another Psychic type Pokemon. He's a little bit stronger than what we were prepared for. So, let's go, well, let's go Grumpy, not Grumpy, yes, Grumpy. You're the one for Psychic types. Yep, see, we can send Grumpy out against the Psychic types, that's fine. He's Special Fell, oh no. Let's use an Earthquake. That'll show him. Oh, nearly. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That was a lot of lost health as well. Let's give you a headbutt for that. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Just gonna wander through the grass and just get a bit more of a feel of what's around here. And it's all experience. It's all for leveling up. Charizards! Wow! Well, I am going to swap into Nessie for that. That's an interesting combo. Fire against Nessie, because Fire is super effective against the grass half of you. Sorry, super effective against the ice half of you, but not very effective against the water half of you. Likewise, I could use either water or ice against you, and the water will be super effective against your fire half, and the ice will be super effective against your flying half, because you're flying, right? So we'll just do a surf. But yeah, Nessie, you're pretty good up against the Charizard, really. There we go. So that's fine. Nice! Joker gets a level. Alright, let's hop on the bike, just speed this little grass excursion up a bit. Hopefully we get more Charizards and less Hypnos. Oh! Or an Articuno. Sure. Only level 26 though. You're ice flying. Alright. Let's use you to recover a bit of Grumpy's HP. Ice Beam, there we go. Grumpy can have a sleep. More Ice Beams. And wakey wakey. Oh, wait a minute. I've just remembered what we're supposed to use against ice Pokemon. I'm just thinking, this is so awkward trying to take on an Articuno. What are we supposed to do here? But this is literally just Lorelei. Lorelei's ice-type Pokemon. We're supposed to send out fighting. That being said, fighting's not very effective against flying, so Articuno's not a good example of that. But, yeah, that was probably supposed to be Popeye's match, really. Grumpy. Oh, don't get poisoned. Don't get well, I mean, we can rest to fix that, really. So, Body Slam. Oh! Now you're headbutting me? That's not how this is supposed to go down. Ha! But you are paralyzed now. I will take this chance to rest up, though. Fix that poison, fix that HP. Poison gas. Yep. Wake up Grumpy. Hypno's fully paralyzed. I'm not trying to do that again. Let's do one more headbutt. Okay, let's Nice, level up. Let's move on from here a bit. Volcano badge. Yep, that was Blaine. We've done that. We should have been doing a sound off of the Pokemon as we passed each badge. You know, naming the Pokemon we caught at each of the checkpoints. But that's okay. Oh, nice, Charizard. Ooh, level 38. Is that as high as it was last time? So I'm still sending Nessie out. Wow, that was a critical hit from Rage. Another critical hit. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. And Earth Badge, which was Giovanni, and of course that was when the Joker joined our team. And here we are, in the place. Victory Road. Golbat, that seems on brand. You're the kind of thing that I would have expected to see in here. Weirdly enough, the Joker could actually try this out, because you are poison type, but you feel so fragile that if Golbat did something like a bite, you'd probably die, or if he confused you, you'd probably kill yourself with your own psychic, because you're just like that. So you do need some more levels to actually be useful against that. But Nessie, yeah, we could send Nessie out. We could do an Ice Beam. Oh, don't do this. This is what I was worried about. See? There. Come on, Nessie. Come on, Nessie. Don't keep doing... Nessie! Nessie! I'm gonna have to potion now, Nessie. We can't go doing this. There's the bite that would have taken out Mr. Mime. There we go. No longer confused. Alright. Another level for the Joker. Yep, we've got to push a boulder over there. Another Golbat. I want to chance it. I want to chance it against a Golbat, but at the same time, I just know the Joker's going to take like 30 damage from a bite, and then I'm going to have to waste like a Hyper Potion restoring the tiny bit of HP he's lost. Is there something there? There's not. No, we just have to push the boulder. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's not fiddle around. Let's get pushing. Popeye, go. Strength. Oh, a Fearow. Okay, well that's fine. It's another flying type, so that's Nessie again. Mirror Move. You don't see that often. Critical hit. There we go. Joker gets another level. Such a contrast being in Victory Road, such an ominous place, but then at the same time having the happy, you know, the happy-go-lucky music of being on the bike. You know, it makes for an interesting contrast here. We will heal you up outside of combat. You won't die from this Fury attack. We'll do you the Hyper Potion once you've taken out the Fearow. Wow, 5 off the Fury attack. That was unexpected. And if it was a crit, 5 crits on Fury attack probably would have taken Nessie out. Really. That's kind of scary. There we go. Not that Nessie's that far below the others. I mean, Popeye and Grumpy are only 47. You're only 7 levels behind the next members of the team. Across it goes. And of course, a thought has just occurred. I was ending this stream early. I said we're only going to do a 2-hour stream here. It's actually been an hour 58. We hit 2 hours in 2 minutes. And looking at the clock, we actually have to wrap the stream up in 10-15 minutes max, which is not enough time for us to get through Victory Road. So there's actually kind of sort of no point us pushing all these boulders and setting this up, because once we like save and leave, everything will be reset. Although we could just save and stay in here. Yeah, I guess we'll find out if when we save and exit the game if the boulders reset. They probably won't, because I haven't left the map. Anyway, I think Joker can take this on. Let's just try a basic confusion against Kakuna, because Kakuna shouldn't know any moves. It should just have Harden, which is pointless. So this is perfect for the Joker. Just like that, 400 XP. Great. But yeah, so time check. 10 minutes and we are basically out of here. So we're just gonna do what we can here. Go on, use confusion. Oh, I'm glad I didn't use psychic. Oh, it made it through. Oh, I wish I used psychic. Oh, no. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. That's what happens when we try and let Joker actually fight. Could we just do like a body slam or a surf or something? Let's just do a body slam. Yeah. Yeah, you get a level anyway, Joker. Nope, that's not the correct way to be going. Oh, a Kadabra. Battle of the Psychic types. I was not expecting you. Go on, Nessie, you could do a body slam here. That works. Rude. Okay, sure. Well, for that, you're getting a blizzard. Yeah, block my body slam. Trainer, perfect. More boulders to push that way. Yes, that's one of those junctions where you've got to push the boulders and you can only take one of the 2 items. Because the other one gets stuck behind the boulder. So you'd have to come out the cave and reset the boulder to get the other one. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna cheat slightly. Once we take on this Firo, I'm gonna cheat slightly. I'm gonna peek at what both items are and only take one of them. Because one of them's probably a revive, and we don't need revives. They're unusable. Or one of them's probably an Ultra Ball, which is again unusable, so we'll see what they both are. Why is that 5 Fury attacks again? What's up with these Firos? And their attempted mirror moves. Is there an item here? Nah, I wanted there to be a hidden item there, but there's not. Oh, nice, we're still pushing boulders. Okay. I'm going to peek. I'm going to peek at both items. We're going to start by peeking at this one. Rare candy. Okay. What about the top one? A TM. Is that a good TM? Sky attack. Can anyone learn that? No one can. So that's not a TM I want. So rare candy it is. We'll just pretend you didn't see that. Yes, 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 exactly. Joker can do the Jedi mind trick here. You didn't see anything. Ice Beam, go! It's a shame Ice Beam's only got 10 PP. It really does sort of limit the use of this. Alright, wonder if you were good enough for me. I don't know. You think you can take on my Mr. Mime? Persian? Ugh. Alright, well, Popeye. You're the one for normal types, so go on. Seeing as though you haven't really been in a lot of combat lately, you need to level up just as much as the others. Because you're supposed to be taking on Lorelei, and we can't have you in the 40s. Ninetales. That sounds like a job for Nessie. Surf, go. You're just gonna keep taking embers. Yeah. Oh, didn't quite make that. Alright, finish with a body slam. Just gotta watch out for all those embers though. You definitely need a potion after this. Joker gets another level. Surely 15 more hyper potions is enough to get through Victory Road. We've only got to be able to get through to the Pokemon Center at the other side. Ooh, a Ghastly! Okay, an actual Ghost-type Pokemon. Don't really see a lot of them. Well, technically, this is where we should be using Psychic. Just a little bit scary, because if Ghastly uses Nightshade, that's exactly 42 damage, which is not enough to kill Joker. But that's a little bit scary. Our secret weapon is Grumpy. Grumpy is the secret weapon against the ghost types. There's the Nightshade, there's the 42 damage. Yeah, unfortunately still a little bit low for it. Earthquake. Earthquake is how you take on the ghosts. As bizarre as it is. Shake the ground and the floating ghosts perish. Let's go this way. Another Kadabra. Well, yep, Nessie was going to body slam the last one of these, and then body slam got disabled. So, let's just try it again now. Wow, and that was a crit. I guess you're only level 22, so it's not like there's too much to fear from you. Oh, good work, Nessie. Good, Nessie. Ivysaur. Joker could go against that because that's part poison type. But Nessie would work just as well because the ice against the grass. Problem is, grass is super effective against water. So the minute that Ivysaur tries to do a Vine Whip, then that would be Nessie really on the ropes. So back to Popeye and Grumpy. We shouldn't be doing Popeye because fighting against poison is no good. So it's Grumpy. Again, doing an Earthquake against something that's part poison type. Oh, Growth. And another Growth, sure. If I knew you were going to do 2 Growths, we could have almost tried the Joker out against you. Or maybe not, if even that can't take you down. Let's go a body slam. There's a vine whip. That's going to do a lot of damage. Apparently doesn't. That's fine. Grumpy could do with a rest though. War Turtle. Okay. So that's just straight up Sparky then. No discussion there. Okay, yep, down in one, easy. Which means next one should be a Charmeleon, if the pattern progresses. Light Screen. Interesting move. We'll discuss Light Screen next week, and whether or not Mr. Mime, the Joker, will continue to have Light Screen, or if we replace it with something. But Light Screen is an interesting move, at least from what I've read. It's one of these moves that, again, I've never used, would never use. But the fact that we've actually got a Mr. Mime, and we have to even entertain this possibility, means that we might entertain Light Screen. We'll discuss it next week. And a Charizard to finish. Okay. So Nessie will come back out for this. You're going to take some hits here. Fortunately, it's just an Ember, not a Flamethrower. Surf, go. Yes, use your X attack. That is fine by me. And I think this is the point where we need to call it. Oh, come on, come on. Body Slam, go. Another X attack. That's not the right time to use an X attack. Not at all. And Joker continues to absolutely skyrocket through these levels. So, everyone's in a bit of a mess. Let me just get into combat so that I can heal Grumpy. I just want to encounter something in the wild, switch to Grumpy, give Grumpy a rest, and go from there. So that'll do. That'll be good enough. And then we will call it for this session. Don't do 5 Fury attacks. Oh, especially not on a critical hit. Don't do 5 on a crit. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, it's not a crit this time. What's going on? It's still only 2. Grumpy, you're too slow. You're too slow, Grumpy. You can't go trying to sleep this off against a fast bird who's just going to peck you to death before you even get to sleep. Okay. Don't do Earthquake. It's not going to do anything. Oh dear. And this is where I have to slowly body slam him to death, and we lose all the HP again from just Fury attacks, don't we? It's sort of... No, that's fine. I'll take that. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. So, there we are. There's our team currently. Joker on level 24. Nessie up to 41. Popeye and Grumpy still holding at 47. We need to get them into the 50s. Sparky dead on 50. Need to get up to at least 54. And Hippo sitting at 53. Just more levels is more better at that point. Hippo's got nothing else to learn. So let us save it and call it there for this session. Dead on 22 hours. Would you look at that? What a nice round figure. Oops. I like to save on that frame. Let me... There we go. I like to stop on that frame. That's a good one to end with there. And with that, thank you everyone for tuning in. Depending upon how progress goes from this point on, we've either got only 1 or 2 more streams left in Pokemon Red in this Nuzlocke playthrough. Next session we'll definitely make it through Victory Road and be at the Elite Four, but we've probably got to do a lot of grinding before we take them on. And so the question is whether or not we can get enough grinding done to then try and rush them, or whether we just split that across 2 streams and basically have like a grind stream and then, go at them. for one big final go. And part of me thinks we need to, because I would I would be devastated if we actually went for them and just lost. Um, so we'll see, but that'll be next week's session. Nearly there, possibly the penultimate stream for Pokemon Red, and then it's on to another retro game. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been another week where Sharky goes retro, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye bye.